Just in case some of you thought that, you know, we weren't still susceptible to the dark side. Yeah, Pepsi as well, Daz. You like that?
Very dark.
Oh, KFC, how we've missed you.
Oh. Guess what's still on?
Oh yeah, cool. Like them barbecue chicken bits as well.
Too excited.
Oh. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do this. Boom. It's nice to get out now and again. Just thought, because it's been about 5 weeks since we filled up with LPG, that, you know, we've come to a petrol station and we've got LPG, and I've fitted £5 in. So that's £1 a week of LPG now. Essentially all we're using it for is cooking, although we've had the heating on a couple of nights, and we'll leave it on the trim heater because it's quieter. But yeah, now it's laundry time. On Monday we should start seeing campers out again on the road, people stopping out on the campsite and stuff like that. Oh, it's going to be amazing. And you know what's the best thing? We can go to pubs. Pubs. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an alcoholic, but pub, what can I say? Yeah, again we're going for a walk.
Waiting for the dog.
Waiting for Coop.
All the damn time.
It's been a good few days, of good weather. So we're off for a bit of a walk.
Yeah, because you're hoping it's going to be a lot less muddy than last time I went out, aren't
Yeah, you've been out a few times while I go, I'm doing editing and stuff.
Aye.
So this is the first time this year I've been on a major walk.
Yes.
So I expect to be rather tired soon.
And you got work to do when you get back as well.
Yep. It's like always about 100 paces behind, isn't it?
I'm sure he loves it.
When we get down there and turn left, we'll see where he ends up then.
Yeah, and we'll do that thing, we have to hide from him. Although I always feel bad after that because he really looks like a bit worried, doesn't he?
Does,
when we're not
doesn't
there. Where's he gone?
It's fun but not fun.
Yeah. So it's like, give him 5 seconds and then feel really bad and go, I'm really sorry, mate. And then try and apologise for the rest of the day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Knackered now.
Yeah.
We've only done about a mile.
I did a 5-mile bike ride yesterday.
Yeah, that's a point. I'll let you off then. I was editing.
You were. I did it on full assist as well.
Oh!
Yeah, it's been that long since I've done anything.
A lot of people have been asking about the bikes, and we left them in storage for, what, about 6 months? They've been used. Still working great.
And I used it because I was thinking that maybe as soon as I started using them it'd just fall really quickly.
Yeah.
And I did 5 miles on full assist mostly yesterday.
Yeah.
And it dropped 1 light, so there's still 4 lights on.
Cool.
So we're well impressed.
Aye.
I do love those bikes.
Yeah. Hopefully now the weather's turning a little bit, we've got to use them a bit more. We've got a bit of an incentive as well, haven't we?
Pub's opening!
You can cycle to a pub. There's a really good pub about 20 minutes, 25 minutes away on a bike.
Yeah.
Really good food, outdoor seating. So yeah.
And you don't have to go on the main road for it either, it's all
fairly
trails and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, fairly local roads or trails, isn't it? So.
Yeah, so it is it's a really good little trip out, so can't wait. It's one of my jobs for the afternoon is to give them a call and see if they're taking bookings, because we can slide in midweek and hopefully get a cheeky table.
Ooh.
It's so exciting.
Speaking of pubs, we're thinking of doing a little bit of a tour of the UK, aren't we?
Yes.
By pubs. You nominate the pubs, we're going to ring them and see if we can organise like a little mini meet up there or something like that.
Aye.
Overnight. Generally have a bit of a chat with them and stuff like that. And put some pubs on the map. Help them out. So if you know any pubs that have been, obviously every pub, but you know, we're not talking like Wetherspoons or anything Beefeater, we're talking a local pub.
Local, like family run, one of a kind if you can, with a decent car park.
Yeah.
That you know will either let you stay or is worth a phone call, because I don't mind calling him.
Yep.
And we're going to call it something like Plug My Pint.
Plug My Pint.
And just literally put them on the video so people know that they can go there and see the people that run the place and whatnot, because campsites are going to be booked up like you won't believe. So
yeah, so if you're in an area where you're thinking you want to go and do a bit of sightseeing and touring, and you know there's 3 pubs in that area that allow overnight if you go in and have a pint or some food, hopefully they can help us, we can help them.
Yes, because it's all about teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
So yes,
paying it forward and helping them out, so they'll be there hopefully for years to come, and we can count on them for overnight stops and stuff like that.
no, because we don't like a good little pub.
Well, that's it. Well, that's us. Do you reckon how long that was? Well, your watch is packed up halfway through, isn't it?
Well, I've got a thingy running on my phone, but I can't see straight away. It just tells me how many calories I've burnt, but obviously that's just a guess as well. But I think last time I did that might be 4 kilometres.
I was going to say about 3, something like that, but yeah.
Yeah. Nice though.
Yep.
Get a nice chilli on.
I was going to say that's what I'm waiting for, lunch.
Chilli and jackets.
In the Instant Pot.
Oh, aye. I'm used to this limited sunshine of it.
Well, it's sunny here, so we've got enough to replenish the power.
Oh yeah.
Replenish the power.
Nom nom nom. Chili leftovers. So anybody that might have seen the half of when I did the chili in the first instance in the Instant Pot and then forgot to do anything else after that, which is just typically me, this is what's left, and my goodness, it smells amazing. You know, when something's just been sat for a couple of days and all the flavours are in there. So you'll see some beans and tomatoes and whatnot in there, and then we have some a chopped green pepper and some sweet corn, so I'm going to mix that in with that, and then we're going to have what I like to call Mexican shepherd's pie, which is essentially chili and some veggies with cornbread topping. So this is my good old ingredient book, recipe book. That's it, with my little handwritten things in and all the things I can do to get it ever so nice. So we're going to put cornbread on the top, so it would be like a pie, shepherd's pie, with chili at the bottom, cornbread on the top, and a bit of cheese, I think. So looking forward to that, aren't we?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes. Num num with your ice in your glass.
I know.
I've got ice in my glass.
It's a sunny day, so we've got the ice maker out.
Hey.
You know.
Why not? Okay, so that's mixed up and ready. and so is the cornbread topping, and it is nice and simple. You just pour that right over the top. Right, so there it is, all done, all nicely cooked. Let's stick a skewer in.
A skewer? Is that from Bolton?
Maybe today, who knows with the way I do things. I don't know. However, the skewer that was stuck in is nice and clean. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that to cool down a little bit because it'll come away from the sides of the pan a bit better. And then put it on a plate and then put it in our faces. Nice, moist cornbread.
Oh yeah.
Oh. There's a fork down there, I'm sure.
Okay.
And look what we've got. Icy glasses of cider.
Yes. Ice maker.
What a nice way to be spending Easter weekend.
Oh yeah. So one little job was to plumb in the diesel heater directly into the fuel tank. So that's it there, all sealed in. And yeah, that pipe is now reinforced and everything else, and it goes all the way under the chassis right down to the back where it goes into the diesel heater. So the van's looking a bit shabby. It's not been washed for a few months, and there's got some sort of you know, infection on the side called adventure stripes from travelling. You know, remember travelling, places where we could go. Not long now, hopefully. But anyway, the weather's a bit sort of overcast today, which is perfect for polishing. I've got a dual action polisher and some Meguiar's polishing compound to get rid of all those scratches and get rid of all the grime and stuff like that. And I'm also going to be using my trusty old Works Hydro Shot, Power Shot or something like that, which is a battery operated jet wash. So yeah, let's get cracking. Did you check out this weather now? Got a bit of a snowstorm going on. Well, that's this side done. I think that looks pretty good though. It's nice and shiny. It's so cold though. The thermostat says it's 6, but I mean, you can see the clouds. You keep getting bombarded with snowstorms, and yeah, polishing in the snow is something I've never done before. All the big scratches have gone. There are some hairline scratches, but overall, yeah, it's much better than it was. Well worth the effort. And yet again, the Power Oak Blue Yeti, the AC200 to the rescue. 74%, and this thing on spin up gets to probably 600-700 watts at full speed, so it's been doing pretty good. Rewarding anyway, isn't it? Like I say, looks loads better. Colours are nice and shiny now, so all the grime for the last years with the travel and everything's all coming off. We got a bit of stick when we said, when we were looking for something, that we're after a van that we could use and abuse. And if you think about everywhere we've been, all the interesting places that have led to some of those scratches, they were absolutely well worth going. And now pretty much all bar a few that are really deep scratches, but the rest of them are all gone. So yeah, well worth the effort. Well worth one day for all the weeks and months of travel and going to epic places.
I do love when it's sunny. So far I've had my Instant Pot out, I've had coffee, I'm using the induction hob, and we're having my breakfast potatoes that have appeared in videos before. So sausage and bacon, veggie stuff, mushrooms and peppers, potatoes, going in the pan, frying it up with some seasonal. This I found in Aldi. This is literally the tastiest olive oil I have ever had. It is beautiful. So lots of that's going on. And yeah, just fry it all up and then top it off with a couple of eggs. But while the Instant Pot's been on pre-cooking my potatoes, I boiled some eggs as well. So I'm like getting all the stuff. I've got some nice healthy snacks going on. And yeah, and it's all thanks to that fireball in the sky. I do love it when it's sunny. And this is the result. Breakfast potatoes, nice and crispy, with crispy everything else. Beautiful, almost orange free-range eggs. Nice stuff, eh?
Oh yeah.
All cooked with sunshine.
Sunshine on a sunny day. Well,
it's been snowing as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, even with intermittent snow, we cooked with sunshine.
And that's really our week.
Yeah.
We've had not a lot to do. Prep the van, ready to go out there and travel. So the diesel heater's done now. There's no extra tank in the back. It's nice and polished. The van's looking gleaming.
I can't believe the difference in that was time very well spent.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Day and a half to remove all the adventure stripes.
Adventure stripes.
But yeah, we are just now waiting to enjoy ourselves and travel freely again.
We have to do that thing that you do, you know, when you've been sat around for too long and you kind of just put things away instead of putting things back. So yeah, there's lots of that needs going on, but that's my job because I'd just do it again if John did it anyway.
Put them in the wrong place, basically.
Yeah, it's a deal. We know this. It's fine.
What can I say? So I hope you've had a good week.
Yes.
And I hope you've got some good plans as well for places you're going to get to or things you're going to do.
It's getting so close, isn't it? So close. I can't wait.
I think the first thing we're going to do on Monday is go to pub.
Aye. There's 2 pubs within walking distance we can get to, isn't there? So
Bike, I was thinking.
You're thinking of biking?
Seems good to me.
Take it easy and have a shandy first then.
A shandy.
See if we can get booked in. Hopefully if we can get in on a weekday we should be able to get a table booked in one of them. It's weird having to book an outside table, but I totally get it if it's table service. But
hopefully the weather will be alright.
Yeah.
Patio heaters and all that.
But I don't care. I've seen so many memes of British people sat in pubs in floods, just sat there desperately drinking the beer, and I'm like, yep, it's about right, isn't it?
Oh yes.
No, it's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, I can't wait. So next week though, got a bit of a surprise for you. We're not going to tell you what it is, but it's different. She's forgotten.
I love surprises.
Yeah. There we go. So yeah, there'll just be a video out on Friday. No Tuesday video next week because we'll probably be in the pub.
Yes. I can't see there being much else to bulk up for 2 week things. But yeah, once we get back to doing more stuff, we'll get more videos.
We get back on the road and that.
Yeah.
So we shall catch you very soon and take care and happy travelling.
Yay! Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.